Confidence is a trait that many people strive to develop, yet few realize that one of the most powerful ways to strengthen self-belief is by focusing on the well-being and growth of others. When we take the time to support, guide, and uplift those around us, we are not only creating a positive impact in their lives, but also cultivating a deeper sense of trust in ourselves. Inspired by the timeless teachings of Dr. Joseph Murphy, this approach emphasizes that confidence is not a solitary pursuit. It is nurtured through connection, empathy, and the meaningful act of helping others. By offering encouragement, sharing knowledge, or simply being present for someone in need, we engage in a practice that subtly reinforces our own inner strength. This process works on multiple levels: mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually, allowing us to experience the satisfaction of knowing that our actions matter. The beauty of this concept lies in its simplicity. Unlike traditional methods of building confidence, which often focus exclusively on personal achievement, self-promotion, or competitive success, uplifting others creates a natural feedback loop of positive reinforcement. Each small act of service or guidance serves as a mirror reflecting our own abilities, values, and capacity for compassion. When we see someone grow because of our support, it validates our skills, wisdom, and judgment, quietly reinforcing our belief that we are capable, competent, and worthy. Dr. Joseph Murphy often emphasized the power of the mind in shaping reality, teaching that thoughts and intentions have profound effects on both ourselves and the world around us. Applying this principle, we can understand that when we consciously choose to contribute to the success and happiness of others, we are simultaneously sending a message to our subconscious mind that we are confident, resourceful, and empowered. Over time, these repeated actions create a habit of self-assurance that is deeply rooted and resilient, far more enduring than confidence built solely on external achievements or accolades. Additionally, helping others encourages us to step out of our comfort zones, develop new skills, and engage in experiences that challenge us in constructive ways. Each mentoring conversation, act of encouragement, or collaborative effort becomes an opportunity to practice patience, communication, and leadership, qualities that naturally enhance our self-perception and belief in our capabilities. This approach also fosters a sense of community and connection, reminding us that we are not alone in our journey and that confidence thrives when it is shared. In essence, by investing our energy in lifting others, we are planting the seeds of our own self-confidence, creating a life in which personal growth and meaningful contribution go hand in hand. Building confidence through helping others begins with a simple yet profound principle. The more we give, the more we grow. This does not mean giving in a transactional or superficial way, but genuinely investing our time, attention, and energy into the well-being of those around us. Whether it is mentoring a friend, supporting a colleague, volunteering in the community, or even offering a listening ear to someone who needs encouragement, each of these actions provides a unique opportunity to reinforce our own sense of competence and self-worth. When we step into a role that involves guidance or support, we are forced to trust our own judgment, rely on our knowledge, and communicate effectively, all of which are essential components of self-confidence. Inspired by Dr. Joseph Murphy's teachings, we understand that our subconscious mind absorbs these experiences as evidence of our capabilities. The mind does not distinguish between internal and external validation in the same way our conscious thoughts do. By actively contributing to the growth of others, we are sending subtle but powerful messages to ourselves. I am capable. I am valuable. I can make a difference. This mindset, repeated over time, begins to create an internal framework of self-belief that is resilient and self-sustaining. Another important aspect of this process is perspective. Helping others allows us to step outside of our own challenges, fears, and insecurities and see the bigger picture. When we focus on someone else's goals, struggles, or dreams, we shift our attention from self-doubt to solution-oriented thinking. This shift not only reduces anxiety, but also encourages creativity and problem-solving skills, which further enhance our confidence. For instance, teaching someone a skill we have mastered forces us to review our own knowledge, clarify our understanding, and communicate it effectively, skills that directly translate to improved self-assurance. Small acts of encouragement, praise, and recognition can have a profound impact as well. A simple acknowledgement of someone's effort or progress reminds them of their potential, and in doing so, it reminds us of our own ability to inspire and lead. Dr. Joseph Murphy emphasized that our thoughts shape our reality, and by cultivating positive, empowering thoughts through acts of service, we begin to reshape the narrative we hold about ourselves. Over time, this creates a compounding effect. The more we help, the more confident we become, and the more confident we are, the more naturally we are inclined to continue helping. It becomes a cycle of growth that benefits both ourselves and the people we touch. Additionally, actively participating in the success of others strengthens our emotional intelligence, empathy, and interpersonal skills. We learn patience, adaptability, and the ability to navigate complex human dynamics, all of which are foundational to lasting self-confidence. Ultimately, building confidence by uplifting others is not just a strategy, it is a way of living. It reminds us that personal growth and meaningful contribution are inseparable, and that true self-belief flourishes in an environment of compassion, service, and authentic connection. Putting the principle of building confidence through helping others into practice requires intentional action and thoughtful reflection. One of the most effective ways to start is by identifying opportunities to serve in areas where your skills and passions naturally align. For example, if you have a talent for writing, teaching, or public speaking, offering guidance to someone who is struggling in those areas can be incredibly empowering, not only for them, but also for you. Each time we share our knowledge, we reinforce our own competence, while also strengthening our ability to communicate clearly and effectively. Dr. Joseph Murphy often emphasized the connection between focused intention and personal growth, teaching that when we consciously direct our efforts toward positive actions, our mind internalizes those experiences as affirmations of our capabilities. This means that acts of service are not just beneficial for others, they are powerful tools for rewiring our subconscious mind to recognize our own strengths. Another practical method is mentorship, whether formal or informal. Taking the time to guide someone through a challenge, offer advice, or simply listen without judgment fosters a sense of responsibility and purpose. When we commit to supporting someone else's growth, we create an internal framework that reinforces patience, empathy, and self-assuredness. Mentorship also encourages us to continuously evaluate and expand our own knowledge, because the act of teaching requires clarity and mastery. Even small gestures of encouragement can have a cumulative effect. Celebrating another person's achievements, offering sincere praise, or sharing motivational insights allows us to practice positivity and affirmation. Dr. Joseph Murphy taught that repeated positive thoughts shape reality, and each time we inspire someone, we are effectively reinforcing the belief that our contributions matter, which in turn strengthens our confidence. Volunteering and community engagement offer additional avenues for growth. By stepping into environments where support is needed, whether it's helping a local nonprofit, coaching a youth program, or assisting someone in everyday life, we are constantly presented with opportunities to test our resourcefulness, adaptability, and problem-solving skills. These experiences build resilience, which is a cornerstone of lasting self-belief. Another key aspect is reflection. Taking time to recognize the impact of our actions allows us to internalize the growth we experience. Journaling about how helping others made us feel, the lessons we learned, and the skills we practiced can transform ordinary actions into powerful tools for personal development. Over time, this habit creates a deep and lasting sense of self-confidence rooted not in ego or external recognition, but in the knowledge that we are capable of making a meaningful difference in the world. In essence, confidence cultivated through service is enduring because it combines internal validation with tangible results. When we act with intention, guided by the principles shared by Dr. Joseph Murphy, we create a life in which personal growth and contribution are inseparable. By helping others, we not only transform their lives, but also awaken our own potential, proving that true self-belief flourishes in the act of giving, inspiring, and lifting those around us.